great speakers do this. Before they step on the stage, they step into their spot. Absolutely. Almost all the great athletes do this. Before they step on the field, they are in their spot. When a batter steps up in the cage, he has a spot. You know, might think of it that quite that way, but you know, he's just the way he moves his body. He's getting into that spot. He has a spot of how it moves, how he feels it. And I'll bet you most of them will have a similar kind of experience that we're doing right now. They'll smell it, they'll feel it, they'll touch it, they'll sense it, they'll get in a light. They may not describe it to you or ever tell you about it, but they've got it. Great ones do it. You just need to design it one for you that makes you be great. In that 1 minute, what else would you add to your spot? Yes? A mantra. Very good. A word, a phrase, a sentence. What kind of sentence would you say to yourself if you, as you stood into that spot, and take a deep breath of it? What do you want to say to yourself that would cause you to be more confident? What would that be? I'm a winner.
It is me.
Yeah, it is me. It's me. I'm a winner. Or you can do it. Whatever phrase you want to select. Would you write down your phrase right now, please? All right, it's your phrase. It's your mantra, if you will. Okay, I've got some light. I've got some smell. I've got some feeling of emotion. I've got a phrase I'm saying to myself. Anything else I could add? I've got some music. Anything else you could add to kind of tweak it? A what? A flavor. You know, what would you want to taste? That's interesting. What would be the flavor of that spot? Yeah. Chocolate works for me. Okay. Whatever works for you. Okay. All right, I could add a flavor to it. What else can I add to it? Come on. We've had sound. We got music. And maybe there is a sound. There's a feeling. I'm going to ask you to design your spot so that it works for you. We've given you some ideas. And I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute to design your spot, to imagine what it would be like, and then in 1 minute from that, you're going to get into it. You have 1 minute starting from right now. Before you go into your spot, though, I need you to find the most fearful circumstance that you might imagine encountering in the next 3 weeks. What's the thing that would scare you the most? What's your fear thing first? What, if it's rejection, to talk to somebody about something, or if it's speaking to a group, or if it's telling someone that it's over, or being told that it is over. What is the thing that would kind of not be fun, not exciting, or might be fearful? What's a circumstance that would cause you to feel fear? Okay, you know what it is for you? We need to link the fear to the spot, so that just thinking about the fear causes you to step into the spot. So that is why we can take a fear that used to be a restraining force, we can turn it into a driving force. In other words, just thinking of the fear is the switch. It's the switch. You feel fear. As soon as you feel the fear, you need to immediately step into that spot. You feel confident, know it's going to work out, or know whatever happens, you can work it out. You can figure it out. You can make it happen. Thank you. Now you're going to turn to your neighbor on one side and you're going to tell them what that feared situation would be. You have 30 seconds each. Now, what is that feared situation? What would that feared situation be? Turn to someone. Find someone to talk to. All right. Get ready. So make sure that you have enough room in the seats where you'll have a place to be able to step forward at least 1 foot step. So push your legs to the back of the seats if you happen to be there. And so you'll have a place to physically move forward. Okay? First of all, before you physically move into it, notice where it is. Notice what qualities there are about it, what the color is, what the column looks like. Remember, there will be certain things you'll add to it. It may take you a whole minute to go through all of the senses. It might take you a minute to go through the sounds, through the sights, the visuals, through the feelings of emotion you want to scan through the mantra you would say to yourself, smelling, whatever. It might take you a whole minute to kind of cycle through the whole process. The trigger to step into that spot is whenever you notice that fear. Okay? That's the switch. So what I need to do for a moment is to have you get into that fearful situation and to imagine what it would be like to have to face this thing you're going to have to face that you might be afraid of doing. And notice what comes up that lets you know that you're having a fear. I need you to be aware of what would cause you to say, I'm afraid. What would happen? Would there be a feeling? Would there be a voice? Would there be an image of bad stuff happening? How would you know you were having a fear? What specifically would you do?